So now that we've got our outline set in place, it's time to fill these rectangles with text or blocks of color. To add color to a shape, select it with a direct selection tool, and up in the middle of the tool properties bar, you'll see two boxes which control the fill and stroke color for the shape. You can click the arrow to the right of the box to select from some preset colors, or you can double click the box itself to open up a color picker window where you can manually pick a color. You can use the slider on the left to select a color, use any of the color codes, be it RGB, CMYK, or hex to select a color, or you can click and hold the eyedropper icon in the bottom right corner to sample a color from anywhere on your screen. This means of choosing color also extends to picking stroke color, and when we get to it, text color. So we're going to go ahead and make these rectangles fill with black and gold, and set the stroke to transparent, which is what that white with a red slash icon means. Remember that you can use the eyedropper to sample a color you've already placed on the screen, as it'll help keep the golds the exact same value. To add text, you'll use the Type tool, that capital T icon in the sixth tool on our tool panel. With the tool selected, click in a rectangle you've already placed to begin adding text. Before we cover anything else, let me make this abundantly clear. InDesign is not a word processor. It doesn't have spell check and it doesn't have grammar check. Take extreme caution when using the Type tool to type. With that out of the way, let's cover this tool's properties. If you look up the tool properties bar, you'll see options that may look familiar. You can change the text font, size, color, and horizontal alignment. If you want to change the text's vertical alignment, you'll have to switch to the direct selection tool, click on the rectangle that houses the text, and then select from the vertical alignment options there. We're going to use Century Gothic Bold for the title font, set it to 36 points, and make the color white. We'll change the font size and these subheadings to complement our design. We'll be making this heading gold and black, this eventual quote black, and this emphasis text white. As a final note, you may find yourself in a situation where, after adding color to those first rectangles, you can't actually see the rectangle that you want to add text to. In that case, you'll want to select the rectangle with color in it with the direct selection tool, right-click it, and go to Alignment, then either Send Backwards or Send to Back to fix that problem.